Good morning, everybody. What a wonderful day to be here. And I'm so pleased to be here with Mr. Bowie and all of the wonderful employees of Knorr Brakes who bring so much to our country in terms of adding safety. To be here with my colleague in government, Senator Ben Cardin, and to the other elected officials. I'm so pleased to be here because this is the kind of day that we work for as Team Maryland, where we work together through making sure that we're doing everything we can to create jobs in the United States of America. We're pleased that Knorr is a global company and that they chose their headquarters in Westminster. And we want to say hats off to Governor O'Malley and to his team who worked with Knorr when they were looking to expand. They looked across the border. Well, thank God it was in Pennsylvania, not in Mexico. There are too darn many jobs on a slow boat to China or a fast track to Mexico. We want jobs in our own country. So we had to get into a bit of a border dispute with Pennsylvania, but once again, working together, Knorr has decided to stay in Maryland and stay in Carroll County with not only the financial incentives, but I think with the people incentives that Carroll County brings. So we're really excited about that. The fact that they're going to expand this headquarters, build this headquarters, means right off the bat, there are going to be anywhere from 60 to 75 jobs in construction. Good jobs, real jobs that will help build this great new headquarters. And at the same time, when we look at Knorr itself, I am so proud of Knorr and what they do. They create not only jobs, but they create public safety. They manufacture, I believe, the best braking systems in the world. The best braking systems in the world. And they do it for these high-speed or some sort not so high-speed rail. Whether it's light rail or heavy rail, if you are on one of those trains, you need them to stop on time and necessarily stop on a dime. Now, we saw, and so they should be congratulated for what they do. High quality and meeting a bottom line at the same time, international safety standards. Every man and woman who works here brings such pride to the job every single day. And I'm telling you, we're proud of you. Now, we're working here together. As we look at the wonderful jobs at Knorr, we're here because of what we've been able to do to make public investments in Metro and in Amtrak and in high-speed, regular speed rail. We had a terrible tragedy in the Washington area a couple of years ago in which people died on the Metro. When they went to stop, the brakes didn't work, the cars didn't hold, the people who work on the trains died, people who rode the trains died, and I vowed that I was going to shake up Metro. And shake up, I said, that they needed new management, they needed a new attitude, and they needed new cars with brakes that work. Well, guess what? Working with Senator Cardin on the Budget Committee, we were able to do that. We have put in $150 million in the federal checkbook to buy the new cars, the new braking system. And what's so great is we're going to save lives on the Washington Metro, while at the same time we're saving jobs right here in Carroll County. That's what we call smart funding. Smart funding. Smart funding. Our people in the United States of America have sent a very loud and clear message. You sure did it in Carroll County, that you want a more frugal government, that you want a smarter government. You want value for the dollar. That's what the people are saying. And what we've done to work here, and they said, well, what is Barbara spending money on Metro for? It's America's subway. We need mass transit, and we need mass transit that guarantees safety and good environment. Many of you might not realize that when 9/11 hit, Metro did not shut down. Men and women risked their lives to remain at their Metro duty stations so that we could get people out of the Pentagon We could get people out of the Washington area and so on. So this is what we're here. So here today in Carroll County, Mr. Brewer, we congratulate you and your corporate offices, and we have Mr. Soros to talk more about it. But this is why we want to say that for Senator Cardin and I, you can count on us to do smart funding. Public investments, where we're going to have public safety, metro that's safe to ride. We're going to have a stronger economy because federal government creates, because this spending creates jobs. And we're going to have a stronger country because of it. We want to make sure we have a safer country. The other day, yesterday, Carroll County laid to rest one of its own. Airman Nat Seibert died in an explosive device in Afghanistan. What a sad day. But if Matt, this is what Matt would have lived for, to see that we're here creating jobs in the country and maintaining their freedom. We also want to keep a safer country where we ride our subways and our highways. And we want to keep a stronger economy and keep these jobs here. So this is why we do the smart funding that we do. So I want to thank you for what you do. Know that we're part of Team Zero here. Let's really keep on fighting for our country, for jobs here. God bless you, and God bless the country and legislature.